Back everybody to another Dragon Ball Legends PvP video, and today we're finally going to have some content after being relatively dry for the past couple of weeks or so. After I ended up getting the Kale video out, and I'm still working on the Yadin unit to get her to Red 7, there hasn't really been any incentive for me to be, actually recording, doing anything online. So now that we got this massive update out of the way, we finally got ourselves a brand new unit, which this actually is a historic moment for me for the game here. It's the first Zenkai buffer for the girls tag. Now, before I got myself really excited, I had to look at this Zenkai ability, and it was 30% to base strike defense and blast defense. So, would I have loved it to be everything else stat-wise? Yes. But I'm not sure exactly why they're relatively afraid of making a girls buffer as highly buffed up as possible. I'm not very familiar with a lot of the other Zenkai units that have their stats go up. Typically, I've been seeing a lot of like any type of Zenkai, especially for some of the EX units, have some type of substantial buff, unless I'm wrong, which I'm perfectly okay with on that. But in terms of this unit here, this 18 was one of the very first units I ended up getting in the game. She was really good with her, at the time, very unique healing ability with just, unlimited times with the green card. And overall, she was pretty solid for the girls tag. Like, I mean, the original tag here for her was 18% to the base health. At the time, you didn't really want to trade off the health for power, but as the game has gone by, it's pretty much been a very, very, very valuable asset to any type of team to have extra health, because then that means you could sponge, in theory, rising rushes and take more pain. But what we're here for is we're going to see how she does. I got her fully soul boosted off camera. We have what we have here. We got the Andriod Menace, which I'm not going to go through everything in detail here, but applies itself when one allied character is defeated. She gets all this here. Applies following itself when two allied characters are defeated. You get all this stuff here, plus that 45% advantage gauge recovery. This would be a really, really good essence to have that one special equip that I have given to the LF droids, which is, I guess if it's your last stand ability, you're able to like quickly zoom your advantage up. The only problem with this here is, yeah, it's good to have 45% to advantage gauge recovery, but you definitely have to be in the driver's seat when you're doing a combo with this unit in order to like slowly but surely refresh your gauge. If your combo ends and you're pretty much at zero, that 45% is not going to matter. And trust me, no matter how much equipment you have, just standing there for 1 second is not going to guarantee you're going to have a full advantage gauge recovery. We're not as lucky like some of the Goku units out there. We got the Cruel Smile here. We got applies the following effects itself when battle starts, plus 60% to damage inflicted, unconditional. Reduces damage received by 40, unconditional as well, and then you get the additional 15 to damage inflicted per girls member, which obviously is what I run at the core of anything, so that's like a free 30% extra damage. And we got the unlimited stamina, which is a brand new one here. Follows the effects occur when this character enters the battlefield. Restores own ki by 30, really, really good. Gives you like Vietnam War flashbacks of the yellow Zenkai 18. Plus 50% to own ki recovery, pretty good. Inflicts all enemies with plus 30% to damage received. And that's a pretty big amount of time, like 20. If you just happen to like pop her in, get her out, give her to some other stronger unit, you're going to end up doing some serious damage. And then reduces damage received by 30% until the combo ends when changing cover. Definitely something very useful here. I have not really built her defensively. I'm looking to experiment with how she looks later, but as far as I'm putting her in terms of equipment, I'm giving her more of an offensive tool, just to see how she can break through the her being a defensive unit that's a Zenkai. Of course, being EX. EXs are typically not the best when it comes to stat-wise, so we'll see if that kind of balances out. Okay, we got the Inhuman Speed. The following effects occur when this character evades an enemy attack with advantage step. You restore more ki, which is very, very good. You got plus 20 to damage inflicted by allies for 20 times. That's another 20% on top of whatever she's giving to the other group from this above. What was it here? Yeah, you pretty much have this on here as well. So okay, so restores own ki by 30, plus 20% to damage inflicted by allies. Okay, and shorten sub count, which is 3 times. Very, very sneaky good when you have situations where you're constantly swapping out and the opponent is assuming you're not going to be able to get people in. This is pretty good. It's not like 5 sub counts. 5 sub counts is like humongously great. But 2 is more of a, okay, if it happens, it's cool. You're going to be surprised as well if you're not used to that. So, you know, very, very good in terms of what we see here on paper. But the real question is going to be, how is this going to be handled in actual PvP? So I ended up getting to rank 70 from, not like overall, but like the rank 70 grid line last season and just kind of stopped there. It put me in this S rank category. So we'll be fighting people, I'm assuming, that are slightly better. I did play a couple matches with this team set up beforehand, and there were some laggy matches, especially with the new mechanic. I'm still getting used to it. It's like a flicking forward tapping ability, which, again, I'm going to have to, it's a learning curve, so I'm going to learn that over time to see how it better improves over time. So in this case, this team setup, I have, obviously, Videl is the staple to my team. If anyone is new to the channel, Videl is kind of like my favorite character for any Dragon Ball game, anywhere. So typically want to force that character to be on any team, if possible. So we got her up here, so she's going to be in the leader slot. If we choose to bring her, she's getting every buff that you see below here. You got the LF droids, which, of course, they're in the red category, of about 3 stars away from just fully maxing out. That's more of a long-term situation. Then we got the 21 here, which she'll be benefiting from the green girls boost, which is the extra defense. And then we got purple 21, which, again, health buffer. You have another health buffer that's going to be given to the team. And then you got the other free-to-play green 18 here, which very sneaky good, especially when it comes to sabotaging enemies that are, of course, mostly dominated by Saiyans. You pretty much cripple their amount of cost, which is good. And then we have here our showcase unit, which we will be forcing to be put on every team, regardless if it is a good idea or not. So let's get into it. Again, I haven't really done many matches, but I've done enough matches to have an idea of kind of like the the endurance that these characters can be put through. I haven't really put too many health buffer units in a team in quite some time, so I'm not sure if that's going to suffer damage-wise for the rest, or if it's going to be a blessing in disguise. So yeah, let's see who we fight first. This is not going to be a very long video. I just want to be able to see how this unit does and then just move on, because I've had a lot of videos done already with this team in general, and I don't want to just bore you guys with seeing over and over again. So definitely the characters I want to be putting to the test a lot is the Sparking 18, the green one there, and then the Sparking 21. Just kind of alternate to see how they do damage or sponge wise, because it's mostly, I think, just a Zenkai buff for the defense. So if they're able to handle more damage, I guess the job is already done. Okay, so we got ourselves UI Goku. This is kind of like a mishmash team, so nothing really too special. Let's throw in these two here. We'll just have 2 reds and our green here, see how it works. Obviously, if I know how the player's going to go, he's going to go for the first 3, or possibly sub out the Vegeta for the Gogeta. Don't see him actually using Super Saiyan 4, though. Okay, Okay, so I was off by 1. Okay, let's see. I guess because he figured he saw the droids. People typically like to start against the droids with their blue unit.
A Saiyan. You have those aggressive eyes.
Right there. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Go ahead and run.
All right. Sweet. Thank you. Thank you very much. And we pretty much won the game here if we play our cards right. Put his UI. Okay, here comes the regular dude. Go into U18.
Look alive!
Okay. He goes into Vegeta again somehow, then we pretty much
Look alive!
get in here. Okay, well, that's one dude out of the way. Sweet, getting out of here. Okay, let's see how she does here against type advantage. Okay, cool, that's a cool juke right there. Okay, drop.
I'll fight you.
Okay,
see everything.
Okay, not bad.
Good.
Okay, cool. Let's see if he goes for it. Okay. Yes, in time, yeah. Let's see how she does tank-wise. Okay, not too bad, especially with the health buffer in here. Okay, I'm gonna throw in the area team just so you can sponge it. If you decide to Rising Rush or do that, we just throw in Videl there because she could take practically anything. Okay, here's Videl. Okay, let's get the extra health buff from everybody on the bench. Let's see how she does here. Okay, nice.
Don't make trouble.
Yeah, that's so weird seeing Videl do that. Okay, we're gonna pop off her green there. And then we're gonna lock in. Okay, seems like you left. Okay, got him out. Nice. Okay, well, let's see since we're fighting a bot now. Alright, let's see. Not bad damage-wise. It's against the Saiyan, so she's going to be doing extra bonus damage anyway.
You're fine here.
Okay, yeah. Let me have that.
Move it.
Oh! Okay, forgot about that. Alright, let's just clean up with
I guess I can play with
this here.
All right, all right.
My turn.
Okay, cool. To get that one, let's go ahead and get it in with this 18 here. I'm aware Goku has endurance. So just pop that right now. The AI has seen a significant change, except that, because apparently that's an attack explosion. Okay, that's pretty good damage, but again, we're probably getting good damage basically because of the enemy team is very, very terrible slow boosting stats. Okay, that's fine. We'll go into the next one here. But, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, the AI has been changed a bit too. In order for me to get to this Zenkai 718 up to snuff here, I was doing all those missions that you have to do against the bots. And they have finally fixed the issue that, that made the computer pitifully easy. And I say that knowing there's still one exploit they haven't fixed yet, which still makes it easy to start combos, but to extend combos to an insane amount with characters that have really good key recovery and card draw speed, it is no longer a deal. So let me explain. Back before this update started, the easiest way to deal with exploiting the AI was always sidestep and go into and it doesn't even matter if it was a perfect vanish. If you sidestep and vanished a bot's any attack, unless it was like a mid-range, and you started with a key card, the computer 9 times out of 10 would never decide to vanish that. So you get like a free combo starter. And then anytime you did a charge step, if you charge step just enough to drop the combo, there's that little gap that the computer did not know how to dodge that, and you could just infinitely combo. Like, I think one of the best issues of that was Green Goku Black, because of how his kit was set up. Also, yeah, probably should do this. Because of how his kit was set up, if you were able to do that exploit, you could pretty much combo forever, and there was no way around that. Now they fixed that, so if you do like a little drop there, they will vanish. But the exploit that still matters, that starts the combo, which is initializing the vanish into keycard, they still don't know how to deal with keycarding right off the bat. So that is still kind of like a free first combo starter. But anything else after that, you definitely just need to do what you do online, which is connect your stuff with side steps and charge steps that don't drop combos, because you will get punished. I think it's been quite some time since like the cooler boss fight that we've had a deal where the computer can actually be menacing, and unfortunately the cooler was like a very, very bad example of bad difficulty, because it really punished you, especially when the Rising Rush would never go through. It was like a 50-50 if the Rising Rush went through or not. Really, really annoying. So, yeah, there's that. Okay, if this guy will load, this Morbin Time guy, the old meme by the time that this is coming out. Come on, man. We want to showcase this 18 here. Enough about talking about the AI. Let's go. Also, I guess since we're on the first day of the new update, I have been noticing there's been more lag with the players. I'm not sure if it's because everyone got lumped in certain categories, so you're only stuck with like the really, really bad lag player category. Oh, there it is. There's a connection lost. Because as you can see up there, I have pretty good internet speed and connectivity there. Okay, let's go to the next one. I'll probably have to cut some of these pieces out if I'm able to do that on my phone. Because for a little bit, I haven't been able to stream on Twitch because there's been some interference. So I've been having to change locations. It didn't stop me from doing PvP. It just, for some reason, I think the Twitch app had some type of conflict with my phone. Okay, so we got ourselves a better team here. More composed one. It's a Fusion Warrior plus the Goku. Let's see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to start off with that. The green 18, the sparking 18 is going to be very valuable against Saiyans, just primarily because you just toss her in there and just penalize it with cost. Just kind of just zaps away a lot of their momentum. Of course, he started with a blue one. And we got 2 blasts, or strike counters, so if we just keep things up with blast stacks, we should be fine. Okay, let's see.
Bring it.
Let's do this.
Okay, got me that one. Okay, alright, sweet. Go ahead and penalize him, because he's going to have a bunch of... Oh, never mind. Oh, he's immune to that. Sweet, okay. Oh, look at that. Super laggy.
My turn.
Okay. Okay, let's do this. Got him with that. Nice.
Die.
Okay, regardless of what happens here,
Wow,
we'll
go
get a
ahead
combo with this
and
guy here. Nice, nice. Forward, there you go. Okay. And we're still safe from the Vegeta, because we got that green fire. Okay, and we clear this out there. Oh, that's going to be a huge amount of damage to you, my friend. Okay.
Don't underestimate that.
Got him with that, sweet. That was a good swappy-doppy. And then here comes Vegeta. Yep, there he is.
Die.
Go for that. Okay, and then we're going to just tap here. Got him with that, sweet. And then here comes Goku. There he is. And we'll do this. It's been a while since we've seen this. Okay, nice. Let's go for the super attack. I gotta get really used to the new tap feature. Normally what I typically do is sliding forward from long range to middle range. So you do like a swipe for damage. But that really kind of screwed me over one time where it registered as the tap. And it's more of a... Okay, got it on. That's okay. Okay. He should still be penalized. Anytime we face up with a Saiyan, it's going to be the case though. Okay, alright, he's got his card draw screwed up. Alright, cool. You gonna hit me with that? That's fine. That's not gonna kill.
Take that. I'll cut right through you. I'll cut you.
Okay, cool, thank you. Appreciate it.
I guess I could play with you a bit.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
I'm coming.
Oh, he wants to sacrifice his Vegeta.
Take this.
Okay, and we'll just back up there.
Tap out.
Okay, bye-bye. There goes the defense right there. Bye-bye.
We really are untouchable.
Oh, we did a huge amount of damage on that guy. Probably from the buffs that the 18 decided to drop off for the 20 seconds. So it's showing up pretty darn good. Now, I did have a certain build with Kale where you see the green 18, the sparking one out. But it was really, really glaring that even though she had a really amazing, trap ability and green card distribution, she was really harming the rest of the team's Zenkai ability, or the Z ability, primarily because they weren't getting anything from it, which is really, it's a big shame that the blue Kale doesn't support the girls tag at all. Just rival universe, and I think that was it. Like in like a really tiny buff for the girls tag, nothing really substantial in that. Kind of a shame, but it is what it is. All right, let's see. We got ourselves. Okay, we got ourselves this here. Now, if we're able to go ahead and trap this guy with the lock and pop with Videl, that's gonna be really, really good. Okay, so we got ourselves Tapion. It's gonna be very, very good if we're able to trap Gogeta or the Goku with Videl here.
Bring it.
Okay, let's
Stay
see.
back.
Okay, here comes Vegeta. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. That's a really weird interaction. Right, 94. Oh, he got no harm. Okay, is he gonna drop or is he gonna go for the card? Okay, he's gonna stay for strike. Okay, okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, it's okay.
Step aside.
It's okay, that's okay. Bring him to go get him.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he decided he really liked to get that. Nice. Okay, going to Vegeta. Okay, alright, this guy's actually putting a fight. Ah, okay, very smart. Okay, wow, okay. He didn't go immediately into the green. No, into strike. Yeah, go for it, man. Go for it. Is this gonna kill?
Prepare yourself.
No, it's not gonna kill. I don't know why he's doing that. Oh, nice.
I'll win this.
Okay, sweet.
Here I go.
Nope. Going to Vidal.
I still fight! Surrender peacefully!
Okay. Down to that. Nice.
There's
Cool.
not.
And can we clean up with you?
I'll finish this.
Let's see. Ooh, that's a good amount.
Look alive!
Okay, that's nice.
I'm coming.
Alright, we're still trying to count down the seconds here. Alright, cool, let's go.
All right, all right.
Going over here. Aha, there it is. Okay, got him to a low amount of health here. Look at all this.
Innocents will perish on my
Okay, is he gonna go for it? Oh, great. Okay, yeah, look at that lag right there. Ugh. Okay, alright. Okay, Adele has done her part here. Okay, let's see, throw an 18 here.
Snap out of it.
After all the punishment she went through, 18's pretty much still at middle health here. Oh, can we take this?
Take this!
Watch out! Alright, Adele. Can she sponge this? Let's see. Oh my goodness, she sponged that. Oh man, tapping did nothing.
Let's just try to enjoy it. I'm ending this.
Right
Here I go!
now. No. Oh, he's dead. He's dead, isn't he? Oh,
What are
definitely.
you doing? Snap out of it.
Oh no. Okay, there's a rising. Yeah, see, that's one thing I'm still trying to get used to, is primarily the fact that your spiking is a little bit more sensitive. I have not seen someone do the, okay. Oh yeah, there it is. I have not seen the swiping go forward like that, the interaction, because I did a tap attack, and he just went right in front and took a priority. That is very, very interesting. Good on him for knowing that, but I'm still learning how to deal with that type of interaction and play. That's okay. That's a learning curve there. But seeing 18 just kind of like come back from nothing with that, just the green, makes me really think how it can be paired up with the Zenkai 18, the yellow one. It just makes me think like you have the unlimited green card. Okay, so we got ourselves. Yeah, I want to redeem Vidal here because she did a really good job at trapping the opponent with her lock there. Who knows if based on the featured which one? Oh, okay, I guess he decided to quit on me there. Okay, cool, thank you. No, that's a free win right there. Again, I've been seeing a lot of people just DCing, having really bad connections just starting the season off. Since the last update they had, where they supposedly fixed matchmaking, it was one of those things like, oh man, is this gonna be a problem? Oh nice. Actually, in this case, we could bring in purple 21. Because that Trunks, I believe, is a blast cannon. Okay, so we got the Sword of Hope, we got the sword, the Frieza Killer, and then we got the Gohan in the back. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, that's definitely a thing that we want to see saved long term is that tap tackle. I want to start learning how to do that one better. The mid range tap tackle or the long range tap tackle. Use the wording of it.
So you're alive, huh?
Take this!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, go to you. Okay, do this, come on. And then just gonna keep him away from anyone here. Go back it up. Okay, cool. I don't think he understood what type of interaction that was. Okay. We get a buff on here. Oh, goodness. Did I just completely eat that? Good to know. Okay. Oh man, she's doing pretty well in terms of thinking herself. Alright, cool. And that's against Trunks. Okay, a little bit of lag so you can see that a mile away. Okay, do this.
I wonder what you taste like.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, let's try it again. I want to use this.
Mine for the taking.
Go for it.
I wonder what you taste like.
Thank you. Oh man, that is a lot of health restored there.
Time to hunt some.
Okay. Yeah, it's like the game does not know how to register that. Okay, let's just throw this.
So you'd better make this fun.
Thank you. I didn't know if it was gonna be or not. Oh my goodness. Alright, sidestep or okay, cool. Alright. Oh, okay, okay. Got this. Oh no. Alright, got a green here. Oh. Here comes 21 to sponge here. Oh, that makes me think if he goes into sort of hope Trunks and tries Rising Rush there, can my other 18? Oh no. Now when you're going up against a purple, let's say Chico. This one was public testing. Yeah, there it is. Okay.
It's over!
Oh no, don't touch this one. Alright, well that's... Oh, I'm pretty sure if she was at full health, probably she'd be able
You
to
don't
tank
step
that
up
damage.
this game.
Oh no! Okay, hold up. We're still in this one, still got the best team in the game.
I guess I can play with you a bit.
Okay. Okay, out of here. The other person's gonna probably catch him in there. Oh, no, that's a dead for the hope front. Okay, cool. You can go into the now. Got that in there, nice. Alright, cool. Out of here. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to use our featured unit here. Let's just throw this one out here, just because I was feeling he's gonna try using a card here. Yeah, there it is. See it. That's what I was waiting for. He knows I had no advantage over option whatsoever. Okay, cool. Oh no! No! Okay, thank you. Let's go. Okay. Got all this tankiness going on here. Nice, nice. Okay, sure. Trunks is just like, okay, I'm gonna throw everything close to the kitchen sink at him. Nice, okay. I know he has that special ability to go with it. Alright, cool, cool. Go, good Trunks. Nice. Okay, let's toss this thing. Okay, toss that too. Okay, and it hits. Goodbye. I don't believe this thing has any endurance. If you get knocked back, you just get like a key and then a green card.
You're a nuisance.
Okay, cool.
I'm coming!
Okay. And there you go, bye-bye. Wow, that was one way of just getting my entire health back. That is sweet. Like, if I'm able to get like a huge, health restore from that, that could definitely be very, very useful to have a comeback with this 18. I'm liking this a lot. It is 18 in terms of survivability, is super good. Maybe it has to do a little bit with the fact that she has the featured buff on, but it is still definitely something that you want to keep just to keep your character alive and going. If you're able to rack up a whole bunch of green cards, which I think if I were to throw in Zenkai 718 just in there, you're getting a whole bunch of just 4 free green cards. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so we're dealing with this. Yeah, let's see if we can just do a lock again. It's very possible that we could just lock this character in and just destroy them with either of the characters. Okay, so we're dealing with this Vegeta here. The Vegeta is very sneaky good sometimes, just out of nowhere. Just I think the super attack just goes type neutral. So if you get 2 of those popped off, you're pretty much gonna 2-shot somebody.
A Saiyan.
All right, cool.
You have those aggressive eyes.
Okay. Alright, okay, so he does the top tackle. Gotcha.
Here.
Nice. Let's get hit just enough so we can bring in something. Okay.
Watch out!
Her main ability is not quite ready yet.
It's no use.
Okay, nice. I don't think we're ready for that one, but okay, we're gonna get that. It's gonna happen. I didn't have any other cards besides that. Gotcha, nice. Oh my goodness, that is super, super good. Okay, let's go to you.
I'll definitely win!
Okay,
Let's just try.
okay.
So you'd better
Oh,
make
great.
this fun.
He was able to block it. Okay. Gets his damage clean just in time. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, this thing.
Go ahead and run.
Thank you, Green Card. Alright, cool. And dead. Okay, good. Yeah, Videl's did not have the sacrifice.
What are you? You're a nuisance.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much. Okay, go and drop. Thank you. Okay, didn't want me to do that thing. Let's do Rising Rush. Nice. Good. 2 greens. So had I needed those, that would have been really good to restore my health. Not that damage.
So you'd better make this fun.
Nowhere to run.
All we're left now is the UI master. Okay, so in terms of like the quick step, when you hit them, you could just follow up with a card. That is super, super good.
Now fight you.
That's cool. Yeah, this dude was really, really loving that. I think we could just finish things off with the Vegeta. Okay, do this. Oh man, I had an interaction with the card there. Okay, throw this. Nice. Okay, that Goku is so apprehensive about fighting me while I'm able to do that.
It's my turn.
No, we're gonna keep her alive here. That's okay. If you have to sack off somebody, if you don't. She did her part here. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. The green. Okay. And of course, he's gonna start taking his main. He's gonna keep keeping it out. Okay.
There's nowhere to hide.
I'll do it. I guess I can play with you a bit.
Alright, good enough. Bye-bye.
Best I can do.
He had no
Okay,
Vantage
bored.
gauge.
Let's
no,
get out of here.
not Vantage gauge, but like, yeah, he had no
Sure.
Vantage gauge. He had no UI sauce. That's really good. That's a really good way of just like freaking the character out, or the opponent out rather. Is you're like, yeah, okay, Vantage from long range. I'm gonna just commit to a long range strike and hope for the best. That was good. That was good. I'm really impressed with his 18, just in terms of his healing wise. I'll have to start looking for the equipment that just increases the amount of health you're able to restore, and that's going to be a thing that really helps this character out long term. Okay. I really feel like I want to bring in the purple 21 again. Let's go do this. Come on. And that purple 21 still does really well when it comes to tanking. Obviously, she got punished for the Rising Rush last time, but definitely an underrated character when it comes to running androids now, as like a main core, not as the bench. Okay, let's see.
Trunks. So you're alive, huh?
Oh man, that's just people. I love that. Okay. There you go. Thank you. Okay, cool. Get out of here. Okay, there we go. Yeah, cool. You triggered his another health bar. Oh, he did not see that coming. Okay, that's okay with me.
Wow. Go ahead and run.
And you nullify any special cover changes, so that's always good. Okay. Oh my goodness, why did he do that? Why did he do that? Yeah, he's gonna be dead now. Yeah, let's see. Bye-bye.
So you'd better make this
Like
fun.
that spike ability?
Nowhere to run.
Like a good to me. It's just like doing that and committing with like a fire. Oh my goodness.
This can't be happening.
That, you know, the aggressive gameplay. Wow. Well, that unfortunately didn't go through. Okay, alright. Not bad tanking.
I'm putting everyone's hopes into this one attack.
Again, how much damage? Yeah, Typhoon damage. Up against Funky Force.
You're finished.
Let's see. Nice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I accidentally tapped those cards in that way. Oh my goodness, dude, you could also generate a green card, which you could also help out these guys. Okay, so there's a goodness that oh my goodness, that is
True power.
oh man, I could just imagine how the meta is gonna be based on that. Let's see. Okay, okay. Trunks is a strike unit here.
I'm coming. Take this.
Okay. Yeah, there's a damage figure.
I guess I can play with you a bit.
Cool, cool. Get to that. Let's see over here. Let's see over here.
Take this.
Let's see over here. Let's just throw this because why not? Okay, let's see this. Let's see. Get a Rising Rush? Go for it. Okay, that's okay. Okay, how's this? How much damage is this gonna do? Okay, bye bye. Thank you. Look at the windscreen with 18.
Don't die.
Okay, no, do it. And there you go. Okay, cool. That's really good. That is definitely really good. Very impressed with how she's doing, especially with the amount of like the meta change, just where you're just like able to catch people off guard with the mid-range or long-range tackle or like teleport. That is super good. You definitely got to get used to having that convert, because I think long range you do like the get back attack, and then the mid range is more of like you just spook them because you're like whoop, you're in front of them. That's really good. That's sneaky good. Man, in terms of just getting plays, that is like super duper good. Okay, we'll go for a couple more matches and then we'll end our video here. Very impressed with 18. Okay, so we got ourselves beers. Okay, you know what? Have a big gut feeling here. We're gonna be dealing with the Whis big time. So yeah, let's try to go ahead and lock. The SP-18 is not going to have too much of a good time against the Whis from the punishing. Yeah, there it is. Okay. but we'll see here. Then we got that that Beerus over there. And Beerus is still really good from previous mentions here. Okay, so let's see.
You're
how
no
we gonna do
match
this
for
guy.
me.
Feel free to fight now.
Okay, goodbye.
Wow. Go
Okay,
ahead
here
and
we go.
run.
Here's the green. And then we just kind of win, right? Okay, let's go for it. I mean, 18's going to be coming in for this game, so... Oh no, he reduced my key. Oh, okay, kudos to you on that. Okay, let's see if we can finish with 18 here.
Snap out of it.
Okay, ooh, that's some good tension right here. Oh no, that's like, oh my goodness, why is it highlighting all those? Oh, not the order you would want to have
Now
that in.
fight you.
Definitely not the order you want those to be in. Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Let's do this here.
I'll win this.
Okay, cool. My card just came in.
It's my turn.
Wow.
Got him with that, nice. Okay. Gonna get 18 here. That's pretty good. Okay, cool.
Look alive.
I mean, someone's getting right in the rush here.
I'm coming.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, it's okay. There's another green there.
Take this.
Okay, let's go pop it on.
Take this.
Okay. Alright, cool. Reese out of here. We don't really have to worry about the purple housing issues here.
Say goodbye.
Okay, and this guy knows how to do the little teleporty thing too, so I gotta...
You're fighting me now.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take this.
Okay, we'll go forward.
Look alive.
Oh, okay, there it is.
See everything.
Seal?
All right, all right.
What are you doing?
Oh, good. Not what I wanted. Okay, Miguel's gonna probably have to take one for me.
Surrender peacefully.
Ooh, nice. Oh my goodness, he's gonna actually solo this Goku here because he's locked in.
Here I go.
Goodbye, Goku.
There.
Oh my goodness, that is an excellent showing. Okay.
What about this?
Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh my, wait a minute, and then she gets key, right? Oh. Oh, okay, I was gonna say. Hey, she was gonna get key on the entry, but I guess that didn't work out.
Suppose it's time we bring an end to all of
Hey,
this.
is this gonna be a blue?
Can't be happening.
Oh,
Wow,
well.
18. You're getting kind of sloppy.
Easy.
Okay, cool. No rising rush there, but we're pretty much gonna win this one. Assuming everything works out right. Yeah, there it is. There it is. That'd be really cautious there. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Thank you. Oh, I'll definitely take that. That was a little blue card. If you haven't really seen you look over that. Oh, it was green. Okay.
I'm going to destroy you.
Okay, well, checkmate, my friend. That's okay.
Time to hunt
I'll
some
finish
prey.
this.
Okay, nice.
I guess I could play with you a bit.
Bye. There we go.
Okay, I'm bored.
was
Let's
it.
get out of.
That was it. Oh man, yeah. The moment I was able to get the transformation or the switch off, that was perfect. Oh man, okay. Definitely getting less laggy matches. That's always good. All right, this will be our last match, win or lose. I gotta say, very very impressed with the 18 so far. I'm probably gonna just keep this team set up and tweak some of the attributes with the equipment. Okay, so let's see. Ooh, he has he has that amazing EX there. Let's do this. And I think that's like the most use I've had for 21 in general. Okay, alright. That Gohan's just there for Rising Rush fodder. I can already tell. Okay. Let's go, let's go.
All right.
Yes, already, yeah. Let's go.
This is Super Vegeta.
Super Fajito.
A Saiyan. You have those aggressive eyes.
Super.
Thank you very much. Please come again. Okay, nice. I'm definitely okay. Oh, yes, there it is. Okay, if you decide to go in the grocery, that is okay with me. Oh, there it is. Alright, super attack. Oh, okay, there's 21 to sponge it. Okay. Oh my goodness, that is insane. Just the utility of that. Okay, take it, go for it. Okay, Vegeta's coming in close. Yeah, there it is. Oh, he's on another one. Okay.
Step aside.
That's okay. Let's sponge with this guy here. Yeah, force him to go out. Oh, okay. That might be a problem. That definitely is going to be a problem. Okay. Keep going for other 18 here. See if we could heal up. Okay. Not bad. Okay, no. Ooh, this combo is going on forever here. Ooh, I already smell Rising Rush. Okay.
I'll win this.
And then we'll do it again. Gotcha. Okay, go into you.
Wowie.
I'll finish.
Okay, go into you.
I'm done.
Okay, nice.
Take this.
That's okay with me if you want to keep doing this.
Take this.
Okay, Rising Rush, I'm gonna do it. Bring in your Gohan. There it is. Super attack, go.
Take this.
I'd rather just pop off the Rising Rush and just get rid of this than just hold on to it and wish that I would have used it. Okay. Alright, cool. Gohan's there. Out. And I think, yep, I think he should be in good hands
Release
now.
your true power.
He has 2 special cover change units, and I think he's gonna probably just do like a tap.
I guess I can play with you a bit.
Okay, nice. Okay, cool. That's a 3D right here. Okay, there you go. Key card, let's go. Oh, sorry, Goku. Okay, that's a dead Goku there. Okay. Nice, goodbye. Oh, it's unfortunate for you, my friend. Unfortunate.
I'll finish.
Yeah, cool. We're in a good situation right now. Oh, wait. I messed up. Okay. How's she gonna do sponge water, let's see. Is that a drop? Oh, no, that's not a drop. Ooh, that is a... Ooh. Don't want to see that happen. Okay. Oh. Oh. Don't want to have that happen. Gohan can easily change the tides of battle. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Do I see a disconnection? Okay, there it is. Okay, there's a little bit of lagging shenanigans near the end there, but definitely went in my favor for that. Okay, cool. All right, so final thoughts on this this 18 here. Very, very good. I'm very impressed with just how she's not. Obviously, we're fighting not necessarily the best of 7 red, but like realistically speaking, for a unit that is doing what she's trying to do with common PvP and some late PvP competition, she's doing pretty good in terms of survivability. Having green cards that just boost your health back to where they should be, especially with this team setup here, which is very HP heavy, is so good. It is very, very good, and it's a breath of fresh air to have a actually good Zenkai for once for this particular team. And since she's boosting the green and 21 and 18 here, the sparking variations of them, It really helps them when it comes to sponging like accidents where you're like, oh man, I got hit, and am I able to come back from this? Very good. And that's one of the problems that 21 had, which was she could not sponge very well after she got power crept. And we didn't really get to see too much here, but like 30% is a lot to you know, add to a character's kit on top of everything else they have. So gotta say, first impressions in terms of what she's been doing, even with my was it 1 or 2 losses here, very very good. And especially with the new battle mechanics that they added, it really does show that when you get a priority with this character, it really shows her damage just rack up, especially with a 20 timer count. Is a long time. You know, you could be swapping in and out, and you could still have those effects reach your allies and your character itself. So final thoughts, very good Zenkai. I don't think she's like extremely busted like the yellow 18 was when on release. Obviously they're not trying to do that anymore, but she is very very good, and you know, it's very good, decent defense option, and also good for like healing option just to keep your character alive. Especially if you have a character that can generate a lot of green cards, this character is going to last a very very long time. So other than that, I thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.